well, my dumbass forgot to plug up the hose that feeds the fuel pump. So of course it ain't gonna pump nothing. Oh. All right, it pumped fuel. I can see it. It was immediate too. It immediately pumped the fuel. So now let's go ahead and squirt just a little bit more in there. There we go. Get the slide back in. Okay, in an attempt to shorten this up, I was not happy with that bog right off of idle, and so I went back, opened up the carburetor, cleaned out the pilot circuit, it was fine. Excuse me, and I raised the needle. There's typically, I think, 5 spots where you can put your clip on the needle, right? And it was already down here. So the lower the clip, the lower the spot that the clip is in on your needle, the higher the needle is. So like if I switch the needle keeps getting lower, all right? So anyways, it was already here and I moved it up to here. And so that's got the needle as high as I can physically have the needle. And it really improved the throttle response, but it's still bad. And I wonder if that isn't largely being caused because I am running 2-stroke oil in my fuel. So I'm running premix. And a lot of you guys probably don't even know about it, and the ones that do dismiss it and stuff like that. But the reality is whenever you run oil in your fuel, let's say you go from 50 to 1 to 32 to 1, you have just given your engine less gasoline. And so if it was already borderline running lean, and then you add oil to your fuel, then it gets even more lean. And so anyways, I'm wondering if it wouldn't run just fine if I had just straight gas in it. Because it's getting its oil from the injector. Anyways, back and forth, back and forth. Some of you guys are going, yeah, I know what you're saying, Bodie. Other guys are going, wait a minute, explain that more. I'm sorry, I'm not here to do a how carburetors work on dirt bikes and snowmobiles and stuff like that. Just know that I am running premix, and this snowmobile was not meant to run premix. It's meant to have it injected into the cylinder via an oil pump. And so whenever running premix, I'm doing it as a added safety benefit so that I don't burn up the cylinders, because I'm not 100% certain that that injector is working. And therefore, I put oil in my fuel, and this is going to make something that is already running a little bit lean, make it even more lean. So anyways, I think that might be what's causing it, because raising that needle up made a huge difference. I looked at the spark plugs. The spark plugs aren't bad at all. So I'm just going to keep on messing with it. And of course, another thing, it very well could have an air leak. That is a problem at lower RPMs. It very well could have an air leak. I don't know if it does or not though, because those spark plugs look good. But anyways, after all that was done, here's another video of it running. Riding without glasses on when it's snowing is not fun. Not fun at all. But you're running all right. Let's see if I can't have a little bit more fun here. Oh no, don't shut off. Holy moly. Let's see if it fires back up. Well, I don't think it even has skags on the front. You know what? I should check that out, like right now. It's hard to tell what's going on whenever you literally don't know what you're looking for. But yeah, I don't think it has skags at all. So steering is like almost non-existent. It just like won't steer at all. Let's go ahead and pop those plugs out and see what they tell us. My guess is it's running lean. It's definitely still got a bit of a bog. I raised the needle. So I lowered the clip on the needle all the way down to the bottom, and it still has a lean bog. Which that means, what's that mean, class? That means your main jet is too small. But I'm going to be interested to see what these spark plugs tell me, if we're getting good spark on both sides. Yes, it's hot. No, I'm not going to just pick it up like this. Okay, so this is the right side. Let's see how it looks. Honestly, that's quite good. It's a little bit rich, even. You guys can't really see it on video here, let's go to the light. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay. Next one. Again, not at all bad. That's about right, really. It's a little rich. So, and it's also, that answers the question of whether or not we're actually firing on this side, because if it wasn't firing, that'd be all gummed up and nasty. So I think possibly we got an air leak somewhere, causing it to be lean right off of idle like that. Possibly the carb needs to be cleaned up even a little bit better. But for right now, I'm gonna call it good. Play with it the way it is. You know, because I don't want to spend any money on it. It's not, I mean, even this thing in perfect running condition, maximum $1,000, absolute maximum. Absolute maximum. It's not even worth that, especially because it doesn't have a title or anything like that. I mean, I'd probably be hard pressed to get $500 for the thing. So I don't want to do anything else with it. It's running, and I can play with it. I will put skags on it. I will do that. I'll put skags on it, and hopefully that carburetor, just with use, will actually come along and start, you know, clean itself out. And I mean, as it is, I mean, it runs all right. Totally runs all right. It does. But there's a real dead spot. It really helped raising that needle. Really tremendously helped to raise that needle. Might just need a bigger pilot jet. Usually you don't ever have to touch any of that stuff. The stock stuff that comes on it's fine. And but I can't explain it. It had a horrible bog right off of idle. It was extremely difficult to drive it, and raising that needle helped tremendously. So maybe a larger main jet, and then drop that needle back down. Maybe that's what it needs. So whatever. It's fun, but I'll be damned, the thing just doesn't steer at all. So I got to get those skags on there. Once I get skags on there, I think I can tool around on this thing and have fun, you know? I'm going to actually shut off the camera and go ride it a little bit more.